Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai.
I want to talk about Kirtan. Explain something about Kirtan. Actually, practically, how to sing and play instruments, or at least to play the cartels. Kirtan, I've explained. This means glorifying the Supreme Lord, spreading His fame and glories, and especially it's especially beneficial if it's performed with other devotees, and it becomes Sankirtan. And this is the recommended procedure for our age, and it's the beloved pursuit of the Vaishnavas. In Kirtan, we have Harinam Kirtan. Harinam Kirtan, I mean, what we do, chanting the holy names, like Hare Krishna especially, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is the recommended mantra for this age. In the Kalishantra Upanishad, specifically, Brahmaji, he prescribes this mantra. He says there's nothing else in the whole of all of the Vedas. There's nothing superior to this chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And there are other Nam Kirtan, chanting the names like Jashamati Nandan, Vibhavari Shesh as well, that we chant in the mornings. So it's all Nam Kirtan, chanting the names of Krishna. And then we also chant what we call bhajans. Means songs glorifying Gurudev, glorifying the Vaishnavas, glorifying Mahaprabhu, glorifying Radha and Krishna, and so on. When we're chanting, we chant with the traditional method is kol kartal, means mridanga and kartals. Very simple. When my Guru Maharaj went to the West, what did he have with him? Just kartals, not even mridanga. Mridanga came later. Srila Gurudev sent the mridangas. One time, when Srila Prabhupada was with his disciples, they were high up in the building, like 4th or 5th floor, something like that. And word came that a mridanga had come from India. So all the devotees went. The devotees got the lift, and Prabhupada ran down the stairs, and he got down there. He was there way before all the devotees were. So eager to see the mridanga. So mridanga is very sacred. Baladev himself has appeared as a mridanga to accompany the kirtan, Namsam kirtan. Cartels. So Srila Gurudev, he said, of course we can have instruments. Srila Saraswati Prabhupada didn't like. You would only have kol kartal. My Guru Maharaj, he loved to play harmonium. And Srila Gurudev, he encourages, like for example, Kishori Mohan, he plays a keyboard. And I was just talking with him recently. He said actually, Gurudev prefers him to play keyboard with chords and everything, rather than just harmonium. And then he encourages me to play the violin also. But these are secondary things. One time in Delhi, he called me to play violin for some kirtan. And then in his Harikatha, he said, actually we don't need musical instruments in kirtan. You can play Esraj, violin, but these things are not necessary. Just clapping is okay. So this is actually the standard. Kol kartal is really our traditional instruments. When we're playing cartels, the 2 beats, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2. So the 1, 2, 3 beat, first of all, holding the cartels, if we hold them very tightly, then they won't ring nicely. And if you hold them very loosely, then you won't be able to control them and they won't be able to play steadily. So we need to hold the cartels in such a way that they're steady, but at the same time, they'll ring. And the 2 beat is, play them together like this, so that the third beat, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. On the 3rd beat, they hold together and they just ring together and make this very characteristic sound of the cartels in the kirtan. If you play them on the edge, then the sound is harder. Sometimes it's good for, especially for sometimes for fast bhajans, and they have all sorts of fancy beats. played on the rim of the cartels. But mostly for kirtan, this gives a nice soft sound. Cartels, all cartels have their own natural sound. And if you play very hard, it actually is painful. I remember one festival, a long time ago, 77 I think, the first Body and Mind festival it was. So one of the organisers, we'd done kirtan on the stage, one of the organisers said to me, he said, you can do whatever you like. But I'll tell you quite honestly, when you play those cymbals that hard, it's painful. So anyone with sensitivity, they like to hear the natural sound of the cartels and not the heavy clashing. So when we're playing cartels, generally speaking, when male devotees play, they get very excited and then they speed up like anything. But actually, we should follow the leader. So the leader, whoever's leading the kirtan, or leading bhajans, he's got his specific mood. Where's he getting it from? Golokera Premadana Harinama Sankirtan. Actually, when we're chanting, it shouldn't be like entertainment or performance. But really, one should be receiving the mood of kirtan, transcendental reception of the mood of kirtan, and then the leader is giving that and everybody else is following. So together, they're glorifying transcendental kirtan. So there's the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 beat. Like, for example, Oh Hey Vaishnava Thakur. Oh Hey Vaishnava Thakura Dayar Sagar Edase Karana Kori 1, 2, 3 Vaishnava Thakura Dayar Sagar Edase Karana Kori 1, 2, 3 1, 2, 3 1, 2, 3. And this comes on the unbeat. Oftentimes you'll hear devotees play it like backwards. And they're playing the... I can't even do it. But anyway, the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. So the long third beat comes on the on beat, not the off beat. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Like this. The other beat is 1, 2 beat. So for example, Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya. Many very beautiful kirtans and bhajans are very beautiful kirtans and bhajans and this 2 beat. Same again, first lightly touching and then this holding and the cartels are ringing together. Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Gaurave Dase Jinapekshaya Tidi Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya Gaurave Dase Jinapekshaya Tidi 1, 2. And again the long beat is coming on the on beat. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Like this. In kirtan, 4 things are particularly important. We're singing, so naturally there's melody. We should sing the correct, there's 2 important things here. One is that we should sing the correct melody for the kirtan. What is the correct melody? Melodies are given, we're following in a tradition. So generally speaking, we don't make up our own tunes. But we accept what we've heard from our kirtaniers like from Srila Gurudev. Srila Gurudev used to be one of the most prominent kirtaniers in the Gaudiya Math. And to this day, Srila Param Gurudev's line is well known for having so many kirtaniers, so many nice kirtans. So we accept what we've heard from our acharyas, and we follow their melodies. It's not that Western devotees should imitate the Indian devotees, because the Indian devotees, their style of singing is very, very difficult for us to follow. We're not born in that tradition. We don't have to imitate, but we can follow. And actually, if we follow like that, even the Indian people themselves, they appreciate very much. They'll appreciate so much. So we follow the melody. That means that whoever's singing the melody, maybe I've got a different melody for that particular bhajan or that particular kirtan, but still, when somebody's leading, I follow that melody, not my own melody. I don't try to impose my own melody on what theirs. Even I may prefer it, even it may be better than theirs, but still, I'm following. So that's one thing, that we're following the melody that the leader, and the leader is following melodies what they've heard. And the other thing is actually to sing in tune with each other. This is also very important. When a whole group of people when the whole group is chanting together, it's very beautiful. Sankirtan. Everyone's voice becoming one beautiful chorus in praise of Krishna's names and qualities and form. So these two things. So we follow the melody of the leader, and we should learn them. And when we're leading, then we have to learn the melody properly. Not just sloppily, I was trying this out yesterday, so I thought maybe I'd try it tonight. No, thank you. We should practice until we practice either with kirtaniers or otherwise. There's so many good recordings. We should listen and listen and listen and practice, listen and practice. Before I went to India, I was staying in Watford, so I had tapes of Sheshai Prabhu and maybe Sudarshan Prabhu. But at that time, the melodies, that Gaudiya Math melodies, they were new to me. So I was playing the tape over and over and over again, and then practicing, and then listening whether I got it right, and again and again and again like this. We should practice. It's a sacred art, actually. So that's the first thing, melody. Then the second thing is rhythm. Why do we play mridanga? Why do we play cartels? Rhythm. What's rhythm for? Rhythm's for dancing. In the spiritual world, every step is a dance. Every word is a song. So when are we going to start? We have to play in time. We should keep the rhythm and we should dance. Kirtan means dancing. Unfortunately, in our Sangha, we tend to just sit down, and the art of dancing is almost lost. During Kirtan, devotees kind of wave, some of them will wave their legs in the air vaguely, but not actually dancing. In ISKCON, when we were having Kirtan, then we danced. Sometimes it's coming back, but in general, it's weak. So we need to keep the rhythm, not speeding up, not slowing down altogether, and also dancing. We see, for example, Harinam in London. So when the leader is really got a good rhythm going, you'll see the standard by, they're all like doing like this, right? Jiving with the kirtan. It means they're all engaging in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's kirtan. But if the leader can't move his own body, like oftentimes you'll see devotees standing, they're leading kirtan and they're not moving their feet. What's that about? So if the devotee, the leader, can't even move his own body, how's he going to move anybody else's body? The rhythm is very, very important. So melody, rhythm. And the words. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Full of so many beautiful meanings. This is actually Krishna himself. All of these kirtans, bhajans, they're all transcendental vibrations. The personalities who've written these kirtans and bhajans are transcendental personalities. So the words are transcendental vibrations. We should try, because it's not so easy for us to learn how to pronounce Bengali, kirtan, Sanskrit. Anyway, we should try, and try to understand the meanings also. Srila Gurudev has said that if you don't understand the meanings when you're chanting, then there's not so much benefit in chanting these songs. So it's a good idea to learn a few kirtans really thoroughly, rather than sing a whole lot of kirtans because we like the melodies, but actually we don't really know we don't know the meanings of the words, and we can't enter into the kirtans. And then fourth thing is mood. There again we have to receive the mood from those who have mood, especially from Gurudev, from my Guru Maharaj also. A couple of times when my Guru Maharaj was chanting Jai Radha Madhava on the Vyasasana, he became unconscious. So much mood. So we should learn from Gurudev, what is the meanings of these names of Krishna, for example. What is the name? What is the significance? Try and enter into this as we're chanting. Try and enter into the moods of the kirtans. Like Narottam Thakur, Kandiya Kandiya, Thakur Bhaktivinoda, Kandiya Kandiya, crying and crying, I'm coming to the lotus feet of the Lord. So there's so much mood in these kirtans and bhajans, so we should try to enter into these moods, and this will help our sadhana bhajan so much. So these four aspects of kirtan, melody and the rhythm and the words and also the moods of the bhajan, all four have to be there. Otherwise, if we're just chanting as musical entertainment, not very much benefit from chanting in this way or hearing either. But if we're chanting on the other hand with mood and all these things, then it'll be so much benefit for ourselves and so much benefit for other